What are we trying to do? We are trying to automate accounting, bookkeeping, broadly
Yeah.
speaking, right? In automating bookkeeping, if you think about our corporate structures, there are known knowns. With automation, you don't need funny logic or anything for the automation. Accounts receivable, we issue an invoice, right? We have a debtor in our books. We have an invoice in our books. We've got an amount. We've got a currency. We've got an invoice reference. We've got a client reference. When the client pays into the corporate bank account, the bank has some of those signatures on the transaction. You can match the transactions. You can settle the invoice. You can automate the bookkeeping. If once we've got that flow established, we don't have a lot of human intervention. The reverse of that is also true on the accounts payable side. So when we do a contract with a company and we get an invoice, we book the invoice, we create the creditor. So we've got the company that we've bought from, we know the amount, we know the currency, we know the invoice reference. When we then make a payment, no problem, we can match the payment going out to that invoice that we have to pay. We can automate the accounting, no problem.
Yeah.
To the extent that there are transactions that we didn't initiate, but are reoccurring and have a very clear signature, for instance, bank fees. Banks are always at the end of the month, they're going to raise interest, they're going to take bank charges. That type of stuff, typically, we can identify and isolate, and with normal regex or SQL, work out exactly what it is. We can automate the accounting. But then what happens is there's transactions that are left, right? And we then take accountants to go and work out what those transactions are, and they manually do the bookkeeping. Now, I've not looked at the delta or that other list, if you will, but what we do know is that with the manual accounting we have the raw signature that was coming from the bank historically, and we know we've got the accounting treatment in our ledgers that we've done manually in the past. Now, out of that cohort, a subsection, there will be enough information in the bank information here that if you actually analyze it with machine learning, you can work out a probability of what the accounting treatment should be.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
So what we want to do is to build an engine to say, listen, based on the way you've in the past dealt with this information, based on these signatures, cluster it and come up with a probability that this is the accounting treatment that you need to apply. And then we will have human in the loop to say, yes, 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 this is correct. So we can establish and reinforce the pattern, or hang on, actually, no, your interpretation is wrong, adapt the machine learning model, or actually no, the information contained within the bank transaction, you need a lot of other information to be able to make the call as to how to do the bookkeeping for whatever reason. Now, whether this is going to be successful or not, we don't know, right? And I need to see the volume of it as well. But I think in principle, because we've got many corporate entities and we sell many products across the world, it becomes expensive to do all that bookkeeping.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to see is, can we apply technology to it? Now, again, this is what I'm saying. If we can take maybe a 3-month and see if we can get it done. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, well, we've tried. What I would say is, if the machine learning doesn't work, it might be that you need to go a little bit more off-piste in that you do machine reading of the information coming from the bank. You use an LLM and you connect other data sources and you see if you can replicate what a human brain would do to find the additional information that you would need that is not contained within the signature of the bank transaction to be able to do the bookkeeping, if that makes sense.
100% makes sense. Yeah, I got it now, Nick. Thank you very much for the explanation. Yeah. So fantastic. We should be able to, I hope we'll help data clustering, but I don't know the accuracy perspective, how much we can do it. But if we can make it more accuracy, that will be great success.
Exactly. Sunil, I don't doubt you guys have the skills. The question is whether the data contains enough of a signature for the technology to work, right? And that's not up to you, but we don't know that, you don't know that, so we need to experiment a little bit to see if this will work or not. It's clear that Yunus can't do it on his own. He needs to work with you guys. I think we've explained this to Yunus now. He understands it better.
Yeah.
He's on holiday now, so let's give him holiday. He comes back, he cleans his emails, he finishes his work, and we start in April to move this forward. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely, Nick. Then in meanwhile, we wanted to onboard the process, get the access laptop, or you wanted to start, or you wanted to wait, we can do that?
Yeah. So send all the requests through, happy to move forward. Start billing me from April because my new financial year starts in April. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Okay,
Alright.
fine. We'll send you the code. We'll send you all the access. Then we'll sort it out, get access until Yunus comes. Then we can quick start the project.
Much appreciated. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye.
Nikki. Thank you for your time.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Again.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.